Hello everyone, welcome to Ask Task channel. So, after a very, very long time, I guess we are making a video on our topic after so many people have requested on this topic. I would definitely not resist myself to make this video on financial markets because most of the BBA, BCom, or MBA students, or any undergraduate or postgrad students, they um, are very keen to know what is the financial market. As you all have seen, the today video is all about financial market, a very, very essential topic when it comes for your examination, as well as these are the topics which are included in our day-to-day dealings. When I say day-to-day dealings, it's not about the exchange of goods or services. Whenever we discuss about economic growth or economic development or disruption, because there's a lot of recession, there's a lot of you know financial crisis going in and around the world, and understanding this topic becomes very important in this situation, economic situation. So I thought it would be the right time to figure out what are financial markets, what is included in financial market. So first of all, when you hear the term market, you might assume that this is a physical market where people go and buy money or they go and buy certain capital as such. To some extent, it's correct because there is a physical exchange of, um, you know, instruments, as well as this is a type of platform where it provides the investors or the buyers or the sellers, in short, to trade in financial instruments. Now, what do you mean by financial instruments? Now, for example, just like how you go to bank for certain deposits and how you borrow credits from the banks, similar, those are the you know type of borrowing and lending which is happening. Now, in financial market, what happens? There are certain products, there are certain services which is provided for the investors and the buyers, okay, wherein they purchase bonds for investment purpose, also for the capital purpose, right? Let us see what it means in details. As I see, you can see here, any place or a system, okay, where the buyers and the sellers, trade the financial instruments. What are these instruments? These are bonds, equities, or various international currencies. Now, when two different country is exchanging the currency, like Indian rupee and US dollars, you are exchanging the currencies. It might not be for a product or it not be for goods or services. You need to convert the money, you need to exchange the currencies in terms of investments, in terms of purchasing of any kind of financial instruments. So this type of activities comes under financial market. Okay, so even the bonds. Now, one important topic, what you can see here, okay, I can show you here. When it comes to financial market, these are nothing but your facilitators who facilitate the capital for those who need the capital. Okay, this is a platform where these two type of persons or individuals here. So see, need not be that in financial market there is an individual buyer or seller. There might be institutional buyers. There might be group of institutions going to issue the bonds. You will see. But I am mentioning bonds, equities, and the various forms of financial market, we will come across these terminologies. Okay, because in detail we are going to study about financial market in the upcoming videos. Now, these are the instruments which are considered to make you understand, right? So, in this particular market, these institutional sellers or buyers, or it might be the government who will be coming forward to issue the bonds for individual like me who want to invest in rate returns. right? It might be the individuals who are going to issue the equities. So these are all activities coming under your financial markets. So any kind of platform, so buyer seller who is into trading of financial instruments. See, there are a lot of best example I can give is the stock market. It is not a physical exchange of stocks or the shares of the company. Virtually, you are doing everything. The company is providing you the shares, you are buying it, and you're getting returns on it, right? This is not a physical exchange, it's a virtual exchange. This is your financial market, which is impacting the entire economies of the world, right? So these are all comes into your financial. There are multiple types of financial markets as such in the market. One by one, we'll be studying, okay, each and every type of financial markets. Very important as terms of your exam as well as in terms of your studies, because these are all terms and these are all topics which will be asked for till your lifelong. Like this topics need to be very clear for as a cognizant management student, you should be knowing about financial markets. In order to discuss about economies, in order to discuss about the economic developments, country developments, these are all things which matters a lot. Okay. So again, financial markets, they consist of different types, like how you have different types in every okay topic. Similarly, financial market, you have a different type, different categories where you can categorize. For example, when I told about bonds, securities, and derivatives, okay, this can be classified under one category. And exchange of currencies, okay, or it might be the over counter exchange market, that can be classified under a different categories. So again, here you can see there are two different types. You have capital market and money market. These are the two classifications of your um, financial market. Very, very important. And questions will be asked based on this. Okay, these you will be understanding what do you mean by capital market, what do you mean by money market, how these will go on, right? What are the contents? What is the difference between capital and money market? All that we will be studying in our next week. But understanding what is financial market is very, very important. This is just a base what I've told in detail. I think we can just go in our next video. So any topics particularly you want me to cover in financial market, let me know in comment section. Thank you so much.